welcome to the Glam Cam. I'm Debut Spotlight's newest interviewer, Nancy Johnson, the author of the novel, The Kindest Lie. And today I am excited to be here with Catherine Adel West. Her debut novel, Saving Ruby King, just released, and I have to tell you, the book is incredible. Catherine, thank you so much for being with me. Tell everybody what the book is about.
Thank you so much for having me, Nancy. Saving Ruby King is about the lengths one friend will go to when a murder upends their tight-knit community. It's a book about love and loss, redemption, all happening on the south side of Chicago in an African-American neighborhood.
Yeah, now you and I are both from the south side of Chicago, and we know there are a lot of misconceptions about the south side and about the Black people who live on the south side. And I'm curious about how your book is flipping the script and changing the narrative about who we are.
I think one of the ways in which Saving Ruby King does this is by showing a lot of people that we're a lot of different things. You know, you may see us on a 30-second news clip and think we're all thugs. We're educated, we're pastors, we're doctors, we're lawyers, we're teachers, but we're also people who make mistakes, even with the people that we love. And in doing so, it can create a lot of trauma, generational trauma. I wanted to bring light to the fact that the church as a cultural touchstone for the Black community is extremely important. Just another layer to add on to that. And I also wanted to bring to fruition just the strength and the dedication of Black female friendships in particular. I felt that was very important.
And we are in this moment right now in our country and in our world where everybody is talking about amplifying Black voices, and publishing is getting in on trying to make a change. What are your thoughts about this moment, and how do we make sure that this is something that's sustainable?
Um, it's a very bittersweet moment. You want to amplify Black voices, but it shouldn't take the death of a person, the death of a Black man, Black men and Black women in order to do that. It shouldn't take, George Floyd and Breonna Taylor and Rekia Boyd and Sandra Bland. It shouldn't take all of that. I think publishing needs to recognize that our strengths lie in our diversity of storytelling and our diversities of race, creed, culture, how we experience the world through different eyes. As long as they continue to want to do this, I feel that publishing will benefit greatly because readers and the world in general can benefit greatly through art, through reading, and through learning about other cultures through the written word. I do hope, this isn't just a little drop in the pot and that the door slams closed as soon as, the narrative and the headlines go away. I hope this is a sustaining change.
That's so important. Now, I remember, I think it was a few weeks ago, or maybe even a few months ago now, you had this unboxing video where you you showed the world your book and you saw it, you held it in your hands for the first time, and you had this message for people that I thought was really interesting, where you said, don't feel sorry for or pity those of us who are debuting in the middle of a pandemic. What was that message about?
That message was really for a lot of my writing friends, my other debut 2020 sisters and brothers, who got a lot of messaging with, I'm so sorry. Oh, this must be awful. This must be. No, it isn't, because we created something, and regardless of the time in which it's set forth, it's still a beautiful thing that's happening. I think we needed to be reminded of that because, we were getting so many messages of condolence, of pity, of, oh, this must suck. And it's like, no, it doesn't. We're happy. This is a book. We wrote it. It's out in the world. It's just, there's so much that goes into it. It's impossible to not want to shout to the world, to be happy about it, regardless of the situation or circumstance that we're going through at the moment. And the pandemic is horrible. Please don't get me wrong. What's going on with the civil unrest is bad, but the way that we get to amplify and lift our voices in order to try to soothe some of that unrest, to bring down some of that, is, I think, the best thing we can do. And I just wanted to voice that to, everybody who was debuting this year.
That's a powerful message. Thank you so much, Catherine, and congratulations on the release of your novel. May you sell many, many books.
Thank you so much, Nancy. Fingers crossed. You have a great one.